Hi, my name is Jared Perez, and my travel agent country is Ireland. Ireland history. Ireland was part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland from 1 to 1801 to 1922. For all of this period, the island was governed by the UK Parliament in London through its Dublin Castle administration in Ireland. Ireland faced considerable economic difficulties in the 19th century, including the Great Famine of the 1840s. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw vigorous campaign for Irish Home Rule. While while legislation enabled Irish Home Rule was eventually passed, militant and armed opposition from Irish Unionists, particularly in Ulster, opposed it. Proclamation was shelved for the duration following the outbreak of World War One. By the 1918, however, moderate Irish nationalism had been eclipsed by the militant Republic separatism. Ireland culture. The culture of Ireland includes language, literature, music, art, folklore, cuisine, and sport associated with Ireland and the Irish people. For most of its recorded history, Irish culture has been primarily Gaelic. See Gaelic Ireland. It has also been influenced by Anglo-Norman English and Scottish culture. The Anglo-Normans invaded Ireland in the 12th century, and the 16th and 17th century conquest and colonization of Ireland saw the emergence of the Anglo-Irish and Scot-Irish. Today, there are often notable cultural differences between those of Catholic and Protestant, especially Ulster Protestant background, and between travelers and the settled population. Due to large-scale immigration from Ireland, Irish culture has a global reach and festivals such as St. Patrick's Day and Halloween are celebrated all over the world. Irish culture has, to some degree, been inherited and modified by the Irish diaspora, which in turn has influenced the home country. Social context. There are kings, nobles, non-noble freemen with property, non-noble freemen without property, and non-free classes. Current events in Ireland. One current event that is happening in all the world is the coronavirus, COVID-19. The corona has affected them with 906 cases with 4 deaths. There is coronavirus in every county in Ireland, and it's affecting more male than female. The people are self-isolating if they show symptoms of the coronavirus. The coronavirus epidemic is rising in Ireland and in all of the world. One of the travel guides budget. The budget is 2,700 to 3,000. Note, this is going to be individual. Information. The best dates to travel are spring, April to May, and fall, September to October. I prefer to travel in spring because the weather and fauna is going to be better. I will travel in April 25 to May 4th, 1 week into the agencies. The first travel agency is going to be One Travel. The second travel agency is gonna be Hopper and it's the best option. And the third travel agency is going to be Expedia. The insurance is important because this can ensure my safety in the place I'm going. Currency. The official currency is the euro. The best place to change the currency is the bank and the airport. Documents. I need the passport to go to Ireland. I don't need any specific vaccines, but some are recommended like hepatitis A and B, rabies and polio. Baggage: I will travel with a carry-on and suitcase. The essentials I need is clothes, hygiene products, money, and the identification passport, camera, shoes, important sites. St. Patrick's Cathedral, Gothic architecture. Elements of the Gothic architecture. Archbishop Luke built a Gothic cathedral in a cruciform shape between 1219 to 1260. The main body of the church, known as the nave, resembling the long part of a cross. The top of the cross, known as the choir, with the arms of the cross, known as the transepts. To this day, the structure has some Gothic architecture, even though there were some fires and some restorations and repairings. History of St. Patrick's Cathedral. St. Patrick's Cathedral has been part of Ireland's history for over 800 years and today is one of the most popular visitor attractions in Dublin. Built in honor of Ireland's patron saint between 1220 and 1260, St. Patrick Cathedral offers visitors a rich and compelling cultural experience and is one of the few buildings left from medieval Dublin. It is the national cathedral of the Church of Ireland and is the largest cathedral in the country. Jonathan Swift, author of the Gulliver Travels, was Dean of St. Patrick Cathedral in the 1700s, and he is one of the many burials on site. The cathedral is world famous for its choir, which still performs daily during school term and in the recent years the Lady Chapel, dating from 1217, has been restored to its original glory. A new exhibition called Lives Remembered has opened, which includes specially commissioned three sculptures and marks the centenary of the World War One. Importance of the Gothic architecture. The Gothic architecture is important in Ireland because the majority of the big cathedrals were made by the Gothic architecture. Also, it's always good to know how the buildings of your country were formed and created. To see the Cliffs of Moher, Killarney National Park and Mucross House and Gardens, Grafton Street in Dublin, the Ring of Kerry, Kilmainham Gaol, Dublin, the Rock of Cashel. 1 week and 2 days. I will be in Ireland from April 27 to May 4th, but I will be in the plane in April 25. I'm going to see one different thing every day, and in May 2, I am going to the cathedral. Transportation, lodging. I am going to buy a hostels because I am a solo traveler and it's more economic for solo travelers. Also, it's good because I can meet other travelers and they give me tour discounts. It's going to be like 1,200 euros for the accommodations in Ireland, but it depends in the city you are going. Irish, ring, ring, ring. You have to go to Ireland because it's a beautiful country and has all of the things you need to get entertained. It's a lucky country to go and also has a lot of places to go, even though it's not that big of a country. This is my flyer, and here are some of the references, and this is the checklist. Thank you.